Credit is nothing but golden handcuffs. The credit system is not for you.
Mm,
It's to judge you on how good of a slave you are. The
mm.
borrower is slave to the lender, and banks only primarily make money off of interest. And
In what ways have you seen people get the pledge loan and it actually ends up hurting their credit score?
so when you guys look at your credit profile, a lot of the times you got to see where you are and what you need. So credit building is not the same for everybody. So when
Right.
it comes to the pledge loan, what I always say, because you seeing this now, Calvin,
Yeah.
people have good credit scores. They being denied for credit. Why?
Hmm.
Over debt. So DTI come into play, people.
That's
So
right.
I try to stay away from adding on debt. So a pledge loan in itself is adding on a what we call an installment type of loan. Now, with installment loans, just like the mystery of your car loan, how many people said, "Hey, I paid off my car. I thought my credit score would
Yep.
skyrocket." It actually goes down.
That's
So
right.
same with that pledge loan. If you're like, I see people that add them on 6 months, pay it off.
Mm.
And then they think like my score should skyrocket, but you're shortening your age of
That's
credit.
right. That's
And
right.
anytime you close out an installment loan, it decreases your credit score because age of credit is 15% of your credit score. So
Yeah.
you can see people actually tear their score down. What I tell people, and here's the mystery, if
Yeah.
y'all want to write this down, if you don't remember anything I say, remember
Mm,
this: credit is nothing but golden handcuffs. The credit system is not for you.
mm,
It's to judge you on how good of a slave you are. The
mm.
borrower is slave to the lender, and banks only primarily make money off of interest and annual fees. So they love credit cards
That's right.
because it's revolving and they can constantly have that opportunity to make money off of you. So with credit cards, when you add on that credit card, that's if you're under that 700 credit score, you'll see an increase on your credit score on average by 49 points. 49 points on average by adding on a credit card because they want to make you a slave.
Got you.
That's just what it is. They have to have an opportunity to make money off of you. Now,
That's
if
right.
you add that on and you don't see that increase, make sure you don't have those closed, not closed accounts, but charged off accounts
Mm.
that's dinging you every single month. For all you people that keep saying, my credit score is not going up. Why? If you got that collection, you got that charge off, this is what me and Calvin is here for. You
That's
got to
right.
get that off of your credit report because you've seen it, Calvin. Now they know that. The system know
Yeah.
they hit you every month with that CCO.
That's
And
right.
that's to make sure your score don't go up. So you
Yeah.
must resolve that. And that's what you want to do. I always say aim for revolving credit because you can get on time payments
That's right.
with revolving credit and it helps your utilization. Unlike an installment loan, it takes a while for that payment history to add up. And
Yeah.
with the pledge loan, some people just pay it off way too soon.
Absolutely. And for those who may not know, they may not be too savvy with the words. What is revolving credit? Just so people know.
So it's like your credit card. So even with
Okay.
a secure credit card, it's still a revolving credit line that stays open. Unlike an installment loan, like your car loan, you're either paying it for 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, and at that date, it closes out. Even your mortgage, it's
That's
good to
right.
have a mortgage, but when it closes out,
Yeah.
then you'll see your score drop because the system is not made for you. It's made to put you in bondage. That's
Mm,
why it's very important, you guys. You don't leverage your credit to get liabilities.
mm.
You need to strategize to get assets. Going back to what I said earlier,
That's
I
right.
leverage my credit to get real estate.
Yeah.
That's where it is. So
Yeah.
they'll give you the credit cards, they'll give you the car loans, but try to buy a house. I
Mm.
seen you help people get a house.
Yeah.
That's where you guys is going to see that fight at. When
Yeah.
you're going for the assets, they'll fight you tooth and nail. But when
Mm,
it comes for those things to put you in bondage, they got to move them. So
that's right.
you just got to have a strategy on that. But if you want to increase that credit score, revolving line of credit, i.e. credit cards,
Yeah.
don't have a closeout date.